somewhere deep, we heard the sound. It was bittersweet, voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. Want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake, alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed. Share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. 'Cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Café TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime!
Welcome to the morning show. And I was outvoted because I wanted to change the morning show to a different location, and my vote did not count.
Your vote always counts. It's just you see what happens.
No, there is nothing that happens. There is nothing that happens, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know something, I want you to know, I love doing shows. Don't get me wrong. But that's not the only thing we do. And I'm getting a little tired of hearing people's nonsense about that they are a production house and they are... I can tell you something. I've been doing this longer than all of them. I've been doing streaming longer than even Facebook. I don't want to hear this nonsense. So I want to change it up. I want to change it up so that you never know where we're going to be.
I think
So
that's a good idea.
today, we are going to do the remote. Now that she's here, see, you're in trouble now, and Dan is here. And Mr. Bullwinkle here is leaving. But today we're doing the remotes. That remote is going to
Bullwinkle, is that not your name?
I usually
That's
right
so
now.
wrong. Why?
I think he's sleeping.
What? You were asleep, man. I see you behind me. Sleeping and snoring.
Happy
Why
Monday.
does she have 2 mics?
Because one's for Bullwinkle.
I know, Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle.
Sleeping.
RK in the house.
That's an old take.
It's an old tape.
Why don't you explain that one for the kids watching?
Bullwinkle used to fall asleep during the cartoon.
Did he?
was always falling asleep, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Now, what was the name of the guy that was with Bullwinkle?
Rocky.
Rocky what?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Well, what was Rocky?
I have no idea. Rocky was a moose.
He was a flying... What was Rocky?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Bullwinkle was the moose?
Flying squirrel.
Ah, ding, 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 ding. And you win a bag of... Happy
Bag
Monday to you.
nothing.
How was your weekend?
Very disturbing.
Why?
I'll tell you what I did this weekend. But let me just explain something. Do we have a picture of a horse anywhere around here?
Yeah, behind you.
Oh, you see?
Yeah.
Two horses? That is a picture.
And that's a horse, too.
That is, good morning. That is a picture of a horse. Now, do you understand, ladies and gentlemen, what a horse is and what a cow is? Do you understand what that means?
There's a horse and there's a cow.
Do you know what that means?
They're two different animals.
So can you ever, and I mean, maybe this is left up to interpretation, but can you ever recognize me as a horse or a cow?
You would know you would be a man.
Okay. So stop taking medicine for horses and cows
For COVID?
for COVID.
And what is that,
What
by
are
the
you,
way?
stupid? I mean, plain out, are you stupid?
Well, it's like injecting yourself with bleach.
Again, stupid.
They're not thinking it through. You know?
Have you seen this, ladies?
You guys grab a mic. I don't understand it, quite honestly.
I do.
I haven't seen it.
The world is turning mentally unstable.
Yeah, because like doctors right now, medical staff are having walkouts now.
Did you see that?
I saw that too.
Right here in Palm Beach County, actually.
They're walking out because they're tired of the stupidity, and why are they being held responsible for the deaths?
I haven't heard about this. Are people not? Is it the same people who don't want to wear a mask? They're now injecting themselves with horse masks?
Yes. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's people with or without. All I know is that there are people that are taking this horse and cow medicine.
I had heard about that. I don't understand it, but the doctors in Palm Beach County up in Palm Beach Gardens say I did a walkout this morning.
Can you
because
blame
it is
them?
absolutely ridiculous. They're turning some cafeterias into patient beds right now because there's not enough beds in ICU. Cleveland Clinic, Fort Lauderdale, ICU is full. 45 beds, full. And who are they? Unvaccinated people.
It's just, and you know something? I'm supposed to have empathy. Empathy this. Because the bottom line here is if you act stupid, you're going to get stupid. Okay? So you're going to take this cow medicine and you're going to grow a breast on your chest. I mean, I don't get you.
It makes no sense.
Why are we going to breast on the chest?
Well,
But
a
something's
tit,
gonna happen.
whatever it's
Something's
called.
gonna fall off.
What's the thing on a cow?
A teat.
A teat. A teat. You're going to grow a teat.
Udder?
Utterly ridiculous. You're going to get an udder.
Most definitely.
I mean, I don't understand people. I just don't, I don't get it.
I don't
Somebody
get any of it.
explain it to me.
They're just not. I don't think they're just not thinking it through. To be honest with you.
Thinking through. They're not even thinking. Doctor in Louisiana, who all of a sudden is bigger in the hot zone, had 12 people in the family, and they did not believe that the virus was real. So they went away, and they came back and they got sick. And the pregnant lady, 8 months, rushed to the hospital. Over the weekend, they're barely keeping her alive after she gave birth to the baby. And here she is now on national TV crying her eyeballs out.
Well, I think part of it was when women are pregnant, they're afraid to get the vaccine because it might affect the baby adversely.
What about the other 11 that weren't pregnant in that house?
I know. I know.
Why is it? Now, they're going to pass, the FDA is going to pass it today that it's actually not an emergency use, but it's actually a...
Approved.
Approved.
It is now an FDA. The Pfizer is now an FDA-approved vaccine.
That's what they're going to do today. And Linda was telling me how a lot of people, that would change a lot of people's minds. And I said to her, you know something? I walked through that door, and I've been seeing that door for 2 years. And on the other side, there's a shot, and on this side, there isn't. I don't see the difference. I really don't. And again, it's anger talking now.
You're angry.
I'm very angry.
No, I don't think it's just you
I-
because like healthcare workers are like, I'm just sick and tired of treating people that come down with these symptoms. They're all refusing to take the vaccine. What can I do? I can't do anything.
What about healthcare care workers that are not taking the vaccine?
They don't even.
But what about the ones that don't even want to take it?
No, they understand you because they don't even want to treat these people because they're like, you're not even considering the vaccine, but you want me to treat you. But being that I'm under like the hospital, like, the oath, you have to treat the person.
Do you think that healthcare workers can refuse to if you're not vaccinated? Do you think they have a right for their life?
They can't. They can't.
There are some doctors that are starting to do that, though.
I know, and they're going to be this doctor, whatever, not this boy, whatever.
Well, if you're not Medicare or Medicaid and you're private pay insurance, maybe you can. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe you can. Why can't you?
I think their license would be under
scrutiny.
Right, their license would be under scrutiny as a healthcare worker, as a doctor, as a nurse. You take an oath, and there's a lot of legal terms behind it as to you agree to help people no matter what. Like that is your purpose of if you're under the job, if you're actively working in that position, then you can't refuse to help someone.
True.
It's
Now,
interesting.
the guy could be having a heart attack and you take a Band-Aid and you put it on his finger. It says, okay, you're cured. You can do that, but you can't say, no, I'm not going to treat you.
It's interesting. We went to a restaurant last night, and I walked in. First, we're going to sit outside there on our table. So we walk inside the restaurant, and they said, sit anywhere you want, which was fine. The hostess had no mask on. So we sat away from everyone, and I kept my mask on, and I'm looking around. No one had a mask on. None of the chefs, none of the servers, none of anyone anywhere had a mask on. And I'm sitting there thinking, do I stay? Do I go? Am I overreacting? What do I do? And we ended up leaving because I felt too uncomfortable to sit there for pizza. I didn't have to be there. And heaven forbid something happened that I walked into a situation knowingly that no one else was wearing masks. I got up and I left. And then they mocked us for leaving. Went someplace else and they were fully masked. And you know what? I will go back to this other restaurant and not that one. Because if you can't be responsible for, like I say all the time, if you want to kill yourself, go right ahead. Just don't try and hurt other people. What you I think of you. What you choose to do is your choice, but don't hurt me in the process of you choosing
That's
you.
like taking a gun. I take a Magnum. I put it to my head like this. You know the bullet's gonna go through me and hit you, right? I mean, think about this.
It's amazing.
Think about it. If somebody had a gun to their head, you're sitting next to them. Wouldn't you tell them, can you like move over there and do that over there? Seriously, what do you think?
I agree.
I think he's still sleeping.
No, like, I agree. Like working at where I'm working now, there's a lot of the guests coming in, they don't have their mask on. A lot of people that are working there are really wearing masks, the boss is telling them to. And for me, I always get mad. No matter where I go, it's just crowds of people, just maskless.
I was thinking of you actually because I went into this restaurant, this Italian restaurant, and no one was masked, and I was thinking of the stories that you had told me. And I'm like, this is what Arcade was telling me over and over again. It's amazing.
I think what we need to do, okay, is I'm going to buy you a helmet. A moon helmet.
Right?
And on the back of it, you're going to say, don't laugh at me, I want to live. Or something like I'll even pay you to wear it.
Can we have Jay painted so it's like a design?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I like that.
I think that the bottom line here is that you got to make a move, and now it's time to be reactive towards people because this empathy thing that I'm supposed to do
know, though?
ain't happening. Ain't working.
You are on the end of the people that are highly affected by COVID, the hospitalizations. They are right in the center of those that are mostly going to the hospital for it, their age. 20s
I know
through
that.
60. I'm going to
I know
have
that.
you on that upside.
But if you think that I want to see anybody in this room,
No, but I think which is why I keep pushing them so much to do their shows because they are the role models for their generation and their demographics. You and I can sit all day long and preach to the choir, but it is their generation, it is their age groups that are in the hospitals, in the ICU.
Don't give me the eyebrow. It's true.
They may not be on a vent, but they're being trached. I spoke to a friend of mine Saturday night, and he is right there in the trenches, and he's like, these kids are getting trached in their 20s and 30s.
And you know that after you get this crap, you're never the same. I mean, you do realize that, right? You're going to come through it okay. You're strong. You're mighty, like my son tells me. You're never going to be the same.
If you're vaccinated, You better shot at being just getting through the symptoms. If you're
Increase
not,
your chances of getting better and of not getting it at all. Increase your chances, not decrease.
I got to tell you, I hear more and more people that are having breakthrough COVID, elderly. So it leads me to wonder: is it because
That's where the boost is coming out.
they were the first to get the vaccinations, and it's now 8-9 months into it? I mean, fortunately, everyone I know has survived through it, but oh my gosh, my parents, Ashley's grandparents, my girlfriend's parents, and it just seems like the common thread is whoever knows where they're going.
You know, the bottom line is your immune system, your compromised system, it's all about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. So this weekend, I wanted to see the Rock movie. Jungle
Cruise? Yeah?
So I said, I'm going to go see
You
my
saw a
man,
good
The Rock.
movie? You saw a happy movie?
Hold on. So I go Saturday. Hold on. I go to the Cinema Palace. You ever been to the Cinema Palace?
On the airport?
30. It's the best movie theater ever created.
Cinemark.
In the history of man. The best. So I go, I'm ready to do my rock, and then I see another movie. I said, wow. I went to see Breathe. Don't Breathe 2. You ever seen Don't Breathe 2?
What is it? It's a scary movie.
Of course it is.
Don't Breathe 1 I never saw. So I said, one, but I called. They said, no, you can see it. Don't worry. It's not.
No, you came back to life. You didn't breathe the second time.
So I go to the first movie on Saturday night. Guy tells me you have to go upstairs. Now, mind you, I don't want to be around. There's 1,000 kids in this place not wearing masks. And I kept telling him, are you vaccinated? Maybe. That means no, right?
It means no.
So I'm getting mad at Linda. Because Linda decides to do this catastrophic popcorn bucket thing. I says, honey, listen, take it all. I don't even want popcorn. I just want to get upstairs because I had to go upstairs to the mezzanine. Now, do you guys know the mezzanine at the theater, at this theater?
Yeah,
upstairs?
the premiere.
Upstairs, the
The
balcony?
premiere. Uh-huh.
This is the biggest movie theater I have ever seen in my life. Holds 1,000 people, maybe more. And downstairs is completely empty. Upstairs is only one other person and us. So I had this whole movie theater. So I tell Linda, I said, what? Hello, 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 hello. It was like the Grand Canyon. And I saw the movie. They bring you your food if you want. They got a beautiful lunch. It costs you $20 for a burger. But other than that, it was simply marvelous. So I go home all happy, you know. Great movie. By the way, recommend it. I highly recommend it.
What, Can't Breathe?
Can't Breathe 2. So yesterday, I was in such a good mood.
Yeah.
My Jets won. They beat the Packers.
Preseason, but okay.
That's okay. Hey, listen, I may never sniff another win all year. And it smells delicious.
No, okay.
Better than the dead flowers, right?
Yes.
Oh, those are stinky. So yesterday I said,
I'm going to see how long it takes anyone to actually put the bag in the garbage can that I left there.
about 3 days.
But they've moved it around really well.
So I'm waiting. So yesterday I said, you know, I
Thanks, Slick.
feel like I left The Rock down. 'Cause
I
didn't
think
go
you
see it.
did.
So I went yesterday to see The Rock.
Did you? You went to see Jungle Cruise? You saw a Disney movie?
I go in, I go to see The Rock.
Did you really see it?
Swear to God.
How was it? Not
I
good.
love The Rock.
Who's
this
the girl
movie-
that's in it?
Emily Blunt?
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good, right?
Miss Long
Have you
Pants.
seen it?
No.
Anna?
Anybody seen it?
Jungle Cruise.
It
You
was
like
good?
it?
I did. I actually liked it. No?
It's 2 hours and 49 minutes.
It's so long.
Your,
Sounds like Harry Potter.
your butt will never be the same.
Same movie theater?
And the chairs went back. First of all, do not watch this movie if the chairs go back.
You go to sleep. I fall asleep in every movie, so.
I gave it a 2 out of 4. But I love The Rock. He's a funny dude.
Rock for president.
No, not after that movie.
Yep.
Not after that. So I got to see 2 movies this week.
What'd you guys do this weekend? Anyone do anything? You worked, Valerie? Yes.
I
Slick?
worked and cleaned.
You worked and cleaned.
You cleaned up where you work?
No, I cleaned. Well, a little bit, yeah.
What do you mean you worked and cleaned?
I worked.
And then you went to a cleaning service and now you're doing
and then I
that?
went home and mopped and
Oh.
cleaned my apartment. And then I cleaned the store yesterday.
Wow, you got a half night.
You gave Dan like a nervous breakdown Friday here cleaning the floors.
Who?
You.
Why?
That was called cleaning?
Why?
You about gave him a nervous breakdown. You know what he says to me? He says, just don't go in there. He said, just stay in here.
Why?
He goes, if you think this is bad, he says to me, don't move. You're going to slip. Just don't go in there. No, this was before anyone came. He's like, just don't go.
Okay, hold on. They take that liquid. You know the liquid I'm talking about?
If Dan was crazy, he said to me, don't go.
This maniac takes that liquid and he scrubs them floors.
I got
with that
you
liquid.
40 new mop heads, Dan.
So what happens is it sticks.
4 boxes.
Because it's so many layers. Don't get me wrong, I love it when he does it, but you got to take the layers off. So I took my big 25-pound mop.
I know. Oh, I hate that mop.
So Dan goes, it looks like an ocean in here. I said, that's right. And I came back and I did it a second time.
And then he says, can we try it? He says to me, just don't move.
Just don't move.
Just don't move.
And the theater, I cleaned it too. It looked very nice.
Looked very nice.
And boy, was that mop dirty.
I got 4 new box heads. Poor Josh was trying to clean the theater with those little mop heads. One at a time. Like, no, that's not going to work.
Now, the small mop head, I just wanted for the white tile. Because
I got him.
Okay. I know, Dan was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I have my own way.
You know, my guys watch out for me. I got to tell you. You've got a river of water. And Dan and Slick are like, just don't walk anywhere. You're going to slip. Don't move.
Right. You're not supposed to walk on wet tile. First of all, Jay came in here and some kind of glue or something, paint or something was all over the place.
He's coming in today, actually, also.
Well, we need to talk to him. He has to leave the paint.
He's doing a pinup of don't take it off. I guess he must have worked hard on it all weekend, so that'll be kind of cool.
Don't take it off.
The mask.
What the hell is that?
The mask. Instead of take it off, don't take it off.
I never heard it. Don't take it off.
I know, that's why.
What is that?
It's,
What's the mask? What are you talking about?
you know, remember the 40s pinup? Like the sexy 40s and like the bikinis that were kind of covered everything but didn't cover everything?
No.
Really?
I don't remember. Anybody
I
know?
see it in my head. If he comes in with what's in my head as like mic drop.
Of course
You know,
do.
kind of
You're-
like
you're
sexy.
Herb. Of course you do.
Alive in the 40s? Like, I'm
Take it
old.
off. Well, this is a don't take your mask off. So it's going to be a don't take it off.
With a pinup?
Yes.
She better be voluptuous.
She will be voluptuousness. I'm just telling you. Tomorrow I'm excited because tomorrow, guys, we are heading to Mini Donut World to do a live shoot, which will be a whole lot of fun tomorrow morning. So we're going to go, you and I get to go behind the donut counter and make mini donuts. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Is that why you told me to get the remote working? You're funny. Okay.
Yeah, so today we're going to set up the remote, I think either in here or in Studio A. Make sure everyone knows how to make it going, and then we're taking it down tomorrow with us.
Okay.
And even if we have to film it, we got to figure out, we may just film and bring it back
No,
down
no,
there.
I got this. I got
You got this?
You got it. You got it.
Make
Okay,
sure
you're
we
working
take-
today? What time?
I got
I
it.
was actually going to ready this morning, learn how to like do all the opening stuff for tomorrow.
Listen, I'm going to teach you. You ready? Go like this. Go like this. That's all you got.
Is there any more in the freezer, or did everyone finish it from Friday?
Done.
I'm sure it's all about.
Friday night was a great event. Goldie was so happy. The book signing for Rainbow in the Night. You all did an incredible job, and thank you for staying and setting everything back up, because now we got a show coming up at 10 o'clock, which I'd forgotten about, so I'm glad we set that up on Friday night. You guys were amazing. She was thrilled, said it couldn't have gone any better, and now she wants to do like a throwback 60s kind of coffee shop.
Okay.
Like a jazz, speakeasy, poetry, turn this into...
A speakeasy and a coffee shop are two different things.
Well, you know, back in the 60s, it wasn't really like a coffee shop, but maybe it was. I don't know. I
they
wasn't
did
there.
a lot of acid.
That's, you
Just go
know,
straight there.
The 60s was all about the acid.
Goldie was right there with that. But
She
we're
was
going to
there.
skip that part of it and just
Oh,
kind of
I'm
have a
out.
hanging
I'm
out kind of
I'm
event.
out. I'm out. I'm out.
Skip that side of it. How was the Dodger, by the way, guys? I heard you got a bullseye. And what happened with the guys?
Their dart skills could be better.
I heard you say their,
Look at Dan. He's like,
their bar skills could be better too. They don't know how to work a bar, how to be in a bar.
I wasn't even there.
where
Yes,
were you?
Were. You were there.
Last we checked, we
You
left
were
you there.
And you were there. And you were
You were
there.
there.
I just
And
felt like the dartboard was rigged.
The dartboard was
Like
definitely
the dartboard.
Yeah.
how many bullseyes did she get?
She,
I think
first
two,
try.
Mine was
3.
I was like on my third dart. I got one.
Boom.
Wow, you guys,
It was rigged.
I'm so embarrassed
Why?
because the boys got whooped.
I
Boys got whooped.
I also was trying to tell the boys I don't have every game memorized, but their tactic is just take all the darts and just throw them all instead of like playing a game and knowing that doubles and adding up numbers and like how to play a game of darts. And I know there's different games to play, but for them it's just throw them all, see where you land.
We don't compete with each other.
Yes.
Not like you ladies. We're all
First of all, she had more bar etiquette than you guys. That's the part that threw me for a loop. She knew bar jokes. She knew the 1, 2, 3, 4 count. She knew everything. I'm sitting. See, he still don't even know. And I'm sitting there. I'm going,
What's the 1, 2, 3, 4 count?
Yeah.
Oh, the tequila? 1 martini, 2 martini. He'd never heard that apparently.
I know.
Not from a girl.
Really?
Not
3
from a
martini,
girl.
floor.
I don't know that.
But
We
there's-
got to get you to the Dodger, Missy.
No, you don't want to go with these guys. Maybe with her.
With Alana, yeah.
I know.
But my
You
boys
have
were.
Megan.
Don't look at me that way, Mask Marauder. You got school. And you know it.
Me, I don't think so. I just feel like it was just an off night. It wasn't
Off night? There's no such thing as an off night. She
There's
took
an
you
off
to
night.
school.
LeBron has off nights. Michael Jordan had off nights.
You shut up with the basketball deflated. I heard that she threw a shot over her shoulder facing the opposite way and got a bullseye, and all you guys did was stare.
She bounced it off like the windowsill and it still went through the bullseye. It was crazy.
It was rigged.
I wouldn't mock that beat you. I would just tip my hand and go,
I
nice
was trying to be
job.
humble. I thought someone was just going to bring it up for me. I guess I'll do it myself. I also hit a bullseye.
You did.
You did?
An hour after.
We did not know
I did
that.
not know that.
I was trying to be humble, but
Wow.
You're trying to be humble.
You could have kept that.
So the only one who did not hit a bullseye
Thank
was
you.
Adam and Eve here?
Hey,
just like defense, he came close. He hit a
Like,
lot
I
of
wouldn't
greens.
hit a bullseye either if it makes it feel better.
And Dan,
by the way,
Dan-
Adam just like.
Dan's green went into the floor.
Of course he did. He did like the guy with the gun, that cartoon that the bullet spits down and goes to the floor.
You guys are hilarious. Did you have a good time though? Who's watching, Freddie?
What?
Say good morning to all our friends that are watching.
Wayne Henry.
Good morning, Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
I wonder if Wayne plays darts.
Kimberly Klein. No, he looks like he does. Because he has an arm that's real long.
Wayne is
so he goes
like
like this.
The Renaissance
It's
man.
right at the wall. He
Wayne
can't
is
look at him.
everything, right?
He's a ringer.
He sings, he plays darts, he takes care. Yeah, he's like
He
this
sings.
Renaissance man.
Oh, and by the way, he's not an opera singer. He is a cool jazz singer.
I bet he'd be into our coffee shop kind of night.
Of course he would.
I think summer's coming today, by
Well,
the way.
you know who's
guys.
into our coffee shop?
Who?
Robin Weiss.
Ah.
Robin would be pure.
We got to talk to Robin because apparently her Housewives of Bling has exploded. So we got to get Robin back in here. I'm hoping they get home from North Carolina soon because it's been, since their summers go through October as an artist.
Did you see the storms up north? Can I ask a real stupid question?
Henry.
Stupid question number 3.
Henri, yes.
The storm's name was Henry.
Henry.
Yep.
The stupid question number 3. So you know a storm is coming, right? So what do?
You
go
open
to
a
the
concert.
beach.
No, you have a concert in Central Park.
A concert in the park. You don't cut your
yeah.
trees. You don't cut your trees. Did you see this? All the trees are on the house.
Yeah, but nobody knew.
Are they used to hurricanes up there? Like,
No.
We know the
New
drill
York.
here.
No.
New York? Yeah.
But they were told it's
When?
coming a week ago.
But they
My
don't
sister,
understand.
you know what my sister did? She put that blue tape that we use, painter's
Oh,
tape,
I-
on the windows.
The excess.
Meanwhile, she lives in an alley. Meanwhile, people with houses have trees growing out of them.
I got to tell you, I was trying to watch the concert in the park, in Central Park Saturday night, and it was great. And then it was like, the skies open up.
stopped.
They stopped. Finally,
And they waited for 3 hours to see if
and
they could
here's
start
my
again
thought.
at 10.
And this is totally a true act of God, I believe. You needed a vaccination card and you needed a PCR test to get in. But if you don't think out of how many thousands of people there was going to be one positive test and God's thinking, Are you guys kidding me? Did we not just get out of this from New York and you're putting yourself right back in it? God says, no way. I feel like I'm giving a sermon to the kids. No way, guys. We're going to clear this whole area out. Here's a storm. It's like Noah's Ark. If you can't figure it out yourself, I'm going to take care of it for you. You all have to go home now.
Well, that's not the first time that there's been a storm at a Central Park type of deal. I saw Diana Ross. I saw her on TV and the sky's open.
Think about the timing. They finally have this coming together event in New York to open up New York to say we're back, and a hurricane comes. They haven't had a hurricane since what year?
It's been a while. But the funny thing is, if you don't learn the lesson, it's going to teach you.
Over and over again, right?
But my goodness, did you see what happened in Tennessee? 20 people died.
Yeah.
Children, babies.
17 inches
ripped
of water.
out of fathers and mothers' arms.
Horrible.
And they're still looking for the bodies. But I don't understand. If you know it's coming,
But it wasn't supposed to come to Tennessee.
they don't. If it goes from Canada to Tennessee, you're gonna be affected. You're gonna
Yeah,
be
but
affected.
if I lived in Tennessee, I would not think I would be affected by the storm. It was so far out to sea. It was heading north. You'd think, I'm good.
Everybody was shocked that like the river was like water. Like they didn't know where it was coming from. Everybody described it as rapids. So it was like they didn't see it coming. At all.
Well, they may not have seen it coming, but you're still prepared. You know, and then they explain what's going on. Do you know it's the first time they got rain in Iceland? This storm is like a big bell. It's because of the heating up of the earth. And it rained in Iceland. It did not snow, it
Probably
rained.
because of like this I'll say this spiritual energy around us, because we did have a blue moon over
It was a double full moon, right?
Yes, it was
What the hell's a
blue moon.
double full moon? Here we go.
Yeah, like-
Conspiracy
like,
theory.
No.
Here we go.
No, not conspiracy. It's just like the spirits are aligning, like the energies aligning. There's something that's happening.
They're saying that everything you manifested back, and Tracy sends me this thing about the manifestations of 2017 are now coming to fruition. I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, let alone what I manifested in 2017.
And I'm going to repeat myself again. Why don't we have a pipe in the northeast that brings water to the west, like the oil pipe? You know how many billions of gallons we can pour in those dry beds in California?
I feel it's like when people settled in America and they built the railroad tracks and went across the country. You want to do that with water?
Yes, like you know how they have the pipeline from Alaska that goes to Texas? And they gotta go through all these states and there's been everybody screaming, ranting, and raving. Do it for water. Everybody will take the water out west, right? And you got all this water, so it stops here, it stops here, it stops here. And all that water gets filtered right into these beds that are drying up in California, all those fires and everything else. Why can't we do that? I mean, what is wrong with us?
RK,
Okay, take care
what
of
is
us.
wrong with us? Look at him.
There's a lot of things wrong with it, and that's a long list. We'll be here all day.
RK is like, Gio, really? Where should I start, guys? It's a long
the
list,
easy-
right?
Sometimes the easy answer is not like the easy answer. They're not gonna create that.
No?
Think that be possible?
Of course it's possible.
It is, but no, we're not gonna solve the problem. We solve the problem.
You know, you make a lot of sense. You make a lot of sense. They'll probably throw all their mask in there and the water will be, all the mask.
Why would we solve the problem?
You know, I was watching the news
Why
yesterday.
are we gonna take it?
People would start bathing there with the Ganges River.
Another thing I want to ask you guys. Now, you guys are wearing masks, but they're not wearing the blue ones.
I can't stand
Those
blue
blue
ones.
surgical masks, have you ever noticed that it gives you like an infection of the eyes?
That happened to me Saturday. My eyes were on fire on Saturday. I had to put a start.
The blue ones?
They right up my face.
There's got to be a chemical in it because I have an
100%.
infection. I had a lump over here. Finally, it's going away. And I see blurry vision all the time with those stupid masks.
I had to start using antibiotic drops from the mask.
You have some?
Yes,
You have them with you?
I think so.
Can I borrow a drop?
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you something. I got to find another way. And then my Café mask, it sort
For
of
its
droops.
ears?
No, it droops.
Why the long face?
We got to check your Café mask. See what's going on with it.
Producer. Okay. It's a wise guy.
I know you don't think, right?
I am totally floored. So now we will begin a new.
You expected
level.
to come from RK and Slick, but not
Yes.
from Milana, right?
Yeah, she's like from.
Sharp. Yeah.
She's like sharp. She's like.
sharp.
You know, I thought she was a quiet girl.
I know.
It's all over with the quiet.
But it's all good. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, those blue masks, my eyes were. Then I realized it's because you breathe in, the chemicals from them come out and they went right into my eyes.
I'm thinking of stapling it on my cheeks. That way it has to go downwards.
I'm thinking
Putting a
you
pipe.
got to find a different kind of mask.
Maybe put a. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll put a pipe in it to push the air
Let's
down.
just get you another mask. How about that?
But what am I gonna get? We only have the blue ones.
I've got a mask variety in the
There you
back.
go.
I
They're all
do.
Why don't
blue.
you wear the helmet you were telling me about?
No, I do. I have a bag of masks in the
Thinking
back.
about that. I'll get me you one.
Hector's grandma made us masks. I still have those too.
What?
Hector's grandma made us masks. I still have those too.
Okay, well, I gotta do something because my eyes are sticking together.
Where's Josh Squared? His girlfriend's making masks.
I don't know what happened.
Angie, we got to talk to Angie.
I don't know what happened. Angie took a shot and she got sick for 3 days because they put it too low.
Dr. Dora, how are you doing? She says there's many types. Try a different one to see which one works best for you.
Hey, Doc.
Remember Dr. Dora?
I remember handcuffs. Handcuffs, Dora. You know how to see it? You know how to read her books? You find a significant other and you handcuff yourself for the weekend. and
She's
you
a
read her book.
retired dentist gone sex book writing.
I'll never forget the day we say, "Hey, Doc, do you write your books in the news?"
No, you said that.
She said that. I
You
just
definitely
agreed.
did. Dr. Dora, you should come up and see our new studio. I don't think we're too far from you. I think she lives in East Boca.
Yes, and you know something? We made it the X-rated book. Now listen, we have to go because we
we have
got
a
to do a show. But before we
Is
do
that show airing tonight, by the way?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you handle that. But now that we have this
Val.
group here, there's a new summit that we're gonna be working on starting today. We actually are going to do a show on the CW, channel 29, on Sunday
Sundays
mornings
at 11.
at 11 o'clock. It's an actual show on television. So we have to put that together today.
Yep.
And they're coming to talk to us today about it.
And he's bringing the chair back?
He's bringing the chair back.
He's bringing the
Six
chair back.
boss. So today you may get traded to the other team.
Doesn't matter. I know what I can bring to the team. You know.
Yeah, but what can the team bring to
I know
you?
what I can bring to the team. I'm gonna bring 110%. That's all I can do.
You sound like a
After what I
basketball
saw
player.
you do last week, he's definitely bringing 110%. Danielle's show was amazing.
He did very well.
I gotta
I was
tell
going to
you.
make a line about it.
You
but I
can't
didn't.
even because you know it was really good.
Gotta
Did we
tip
ever
your
share
hat.
that show, by the way?
I think we.
Did you ever send it to her?
I sent it to her.
He did.
Okay. All
I
right.
hope.
You sent it to her.
She said she never got it.
Well, Miss Danielle is gonna be sent.
Oh, you're in Fort Lauderdale by the sea. All right. Come up anyway, Dr. Dora. We'd love to see you.
Hey, listen, as long as you're not in New York, you're good to come.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Please wear your mask.
And please stop using horse medicine.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No,
Have
company dry.
a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because you know your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.